Once, in a time beyond memory, woman soared, untamed and unbound, with wings woven from dreams and ancient knowing. They flew not to escape, but to remember, to return to truths buried beneath silence. In their feathers live stories, spells, and wild songs. When women had wings is more than a deck, it's a remembering, a whisper from the past that stirs the souls. Join me as we unveil each card and step into a world where the sacred feminine rises, fierce and free on the wind. Help me ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everybody's doing well. I was going to say it's the start of a week, but it's actually Tuesday because we had a national holiday here on Monday, with it being Easter weekend. So, but first day back at work today. This is probably going to go out Wednesday because I want to try and pace out the videos a couple of days between each one at the moment because I've got a few to do and I want to try and pace them a little bit. Just going to take a sup of tea. It's been full on since 5:30 this morning. So anyway, welcome back. Sorry about the shadows. I have got my blinds closed, but it's still casting a bit of a shadow. So hopefully that's not going to be too off-putting as I show this absolutely beautiful gem of a deck. It was sent from Cheryl at Oneness Emporium and we took a look at it. We looked at a few of the cards during Saturday's Spotlight and I'm here now to do a full walkthrough about this deck. So it's written, the book is by Angie Sullins. The artwork is by the renowned artist, Jenna Della Grottaglia, or Grottaglia. I don't know if the G is actually silent, it's Della Grottaglia, or if it's a hard G and it's Della Grottaglia. But for as long as I've had a channel, Jenna's been producing artwork for people like Colette Baron Reed. She was the artist behind the Good Tarot and many decks. This one is by US Games and it is a tarot deck, When Women Had Wings. And from what I saw and what you'll see from the very few cards that I had to look at is this is a very deeply evocative deck. It's visually stunning. It's rich. It does center on the sacred feminine. I have no issue with that at all. I've often said that I like balancing decks, but balance in decks, not balancing decks. But you know, like I said on Saturday, each of us have within us a divine feminine and a divine masculine, and that's how I see that. And there's certain times you work with certain decks anyway. But the deck very cleverly weaves together ethereal imagery, dreamlike quality, a beautiful colour palette that's used as well. It's very poetic. And the idea is to use this deck to explore things like transformation, empowerment, spiritual awakening. Yeah, so I'll read the back anyway. So, When Women Had Wings, a tarot deck and guidebook. You may not be able to see or touch them. You may have lost your memory of them. But you do indeed have wings. These may be fluttering just under the surface of your skin or folded deep into the realm of your psyche. They may be crumbled or torn, lying tattered in the well of despair. But they are as real as your breath, and just as necessary. Your soul is winged and can fly daily. Your spirit is designed to soar. This tarot deck is aimed at bringing you fully into the expansive experience. Use the 78 card deck and guidebook and portal of poetry to reclaim your wings. Unfold, unfurl, it's your turn to take to the sky. And it says includes 78 purple gilt edge cards, which are beautiful, an organza drawstring pouch, which US Games seems to have been putting them in as standard recently, and a 198 page guidebook. I mean, beautiful packaging. We've got this spot gloss, we've got the metallic, you can almost feel that it's raised a little bit in this beautiful silvery blue. All the way around, really gorgeous. It's the US Games kind of new style of box, which makes it very easy to pull apart. Sturdy 2-part box. On the inside we've got this verse that says, you may not be able to see or touch them, you may have lost memory of them altogether, but you do indeed have wings. They may be fluttering just under the surface of your skin or folded deep into the realm of your psyche. So basically it's an excerpt from the back of the box. They may be crumbled or torn, lying tattered in the well of despair, but they are as real as your breath and as necessary. So it's taking that part. This is the organza bag. I mean, I'd imagine it's going to be quite a tight fit for the cards, but I never use these bags. It's nice to get them, if people want to use them. It's a thick book, beautifully illustrated book, full colour all the way through, taking its little cutouts from the card. Yeah, really beautiful. On the back it says, winged one, cloud dancer, she who drinks the sky. She has many names and she lives in you. Unfold, unfurl, it's time to fly. And as you can see here, this is 2024. It's new out in the UK though. Before you begin, so it tells you a little bit here, and then you've got all your cards, your introduction about the deck, etc. Each card is laid out. There's your introduction. So quite a few pages there for the intro. Oh, it's beautifully illustrated, it's gorgeous. About this deck, A Memory of Wings. And look at that, how beautiful is that? And then we go into the cards, the major arcana, etc. So really nice, glossy, well, say glossy, the silky, like a silky smooth, full colour pages, absolutely gorgeous. One of the nicest guidebooks that is. The cards are equally as beautiful, but I'll just show the inside of the box. So we get it looks like it's probably the Ace of Cups. We've got this chalice design in there. Everything's in beautiful purple ribbon, purple in tray. The backs are gorgeous, really beautiful backs. Again, lots of purples. I was going to say they're reversible, and they've got the US Games copyright, but they have done it each side. But actually they're not entirely reversible. You'd have to have a keen eye, but that little part there is different to that one with a little red flag or something there. I think they're a bit larger than a standard tarot size. This is a US Games standard size, or what you'd get from something like MPC. You can see this deck is a little bit taller and a little bit wider. The gilding on the deck is beautiful. It's a metallic purple, which is very in keeping. Oh, just look how gorgeous that is. That's really lovely. It's a nice metallic purple. I'm going to bring the camera down and we'll take a look at the cards in closer detail. Okay, hopefully that's good. I'm trying again not to get any shadows on this deck. But as you can see, it's a borderless card. and you really do. There's a lot of detail in many of these cards, not all of them, but there's a lot of detail. And with having a slightly larger card and without the borders, you get to really focus on the detail of the images. The images are beautiful. They feel like you're stepping into a dream world. I talked last week about decks that have portals. This really feels like you are stepping into another world. But it's also got sort of ancestral echoes within that dream world as well. It has, I mean, it's got shadowy aspects to it. It's certainly a reclaiming of feminine power, intuition, female voice, which is wonderful, and it's done in a very gentle way. There are males within the deck, as you can see. We have a female Hierophant there. It's very surreal, the artwork. Our Lovers is beautiful. Really gorgeous. This is one of my favourite cards. I think this is so beautiful. I've seen elephants appear before in Jenna's artwork. She's obviously got an affinity with them to create them. But I just think this is so beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and the detailing in the artwork is gorgeous. It's got a real soft energy to it, and we go from the Chariot there, look, to the Strength, and the use of animals is beautiful. Yeah, the artwork is really soft. It's celestial, and and I think it could be that, you know, Jen has done a lot of oracle decks, but there are certain tarot decks, and this feels like one of them, where the line is blurred between tarot and intuitive oracles. I mean, I guess it loosely follows an RWS. But it really is its own thing as well. And I say loosely, I mean Strength was at 8, Justice is at 11, but look how beautiful it is. So, I mean, how would I use this deck? I think I would use it for inner work. And I don't necessarily mean shadow work, but just that sort of introspection, going within, sitting and pondering and meditating on the internal stuff that's going on, how I'm feeling, what comes to the surface. I think some people would love this for moon rituals, soul journaling. There's lots of moon symbols within here, within these cards as well. The sun is beautiful, look at that. I think the deck holds a wonderful space for healing, reflection, and just that sort of gentle empowerment that we all need sometimes. We go into our minors with our, this is beautiful, love that. You get all these kind of gentle, ethereal colours, and then you get this very, very strong red. I just noticed there's on the back of the card, there's a fault there. This deck though, I use, oh, how beautiful that is. I used the phrase last week, and after I said it, I thought, well, I'm going to use that again. About how sometimes the deck shouts at you, and sometimes you need that. This doesn't shout, it just kind of, I don't know, whispers softly or sings softly to you. when I first saw this, when I opened it from Cheryl, I said, before we went live, I said, I think this is a deck that I'm not going to gel with, I'm going to be honest. And she was like, yeah, I'm not sure if you will. And I saw a few cards, and I wasn't sure, but whether it's because I'm seeing it for the second time, I do think this is really beautiful. One of the things that I find a little bit off-putting is the faces are very real. It's almost like a Photoshop, actual photograph. I mean, look, that to me looks like someone's had the photograph taken and it's been imposed into this image. I mean, it's a beautiful, detailed image, gorgeous colours. So maybe I can overlook that a little bit, because then you've got others here which really do look like a painted picture. That's a beautiful Two of Swords. Absolutely love it. Love the wings there. They're not in the back, they're at the side of her head. I do think Jenna's artwork has evolved over the years. This is an interesting Ten of Swords. She's down on the ground. The swords are transparent. You can look through them, which, you know, the swords is about the mind, and sometimes it's about our perception rather than a physical impalement. And then we go into our last few courts. I mean, even though the face again looks photographic, it's a lot of wisdom in that face. And it's great to see older archetypes as well. Yes, this is the Ace of Cups as I thought it would be, which was the image in the base of the box. Really beautiful. So what I would say is that, you know, it is rooted loosely in traditional tarot structure, but the deck really does, I mean, that is right, but the deck often reimagines the archetypes and introduces little subtle shifts in tone and in meaning, really. But that, I think that's there to kind of guide inner wisdom. And some decks, you know, they're there to not just read, but to feel. And this is a great deck to sit with and just feel. Love this Three of Pentacles. I love that window. Beautiful. And it, I don't know, it stirs something quite primal. I think it would be ideal for tarot readers who love to do intuitive work, inner child healing, or connecting with feminine archetypes, angels, spirit guides. And I'd say the overall vibe of this deck is gentle but really powerful. And I think it's one where long after you've put it down and gone away, its message lingers. So, very beautiful deck. When Women Had Wings, tarot deck by US Games. And as I said, it's the book, this chunky, beautiful book, is written by Angie Sullins, and the artwork is by Jenna Della Brutaglia. Thank you for watching, everyone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget, check out the deck at Oneness Emporium. And if you buy through Oneness Emporium, you can use the code Hermits10, which is down here, at checkout and get 10% off. All right, thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste, and blessed be.